What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome back to another video. It's been a very long time, so thank you for tuning in, and let's dive straight into things. So we're going to start on the weekly. I have missed a few weeks, but it does look to me like we have had a change in the state of delivery on the weekly now. We're on GBP right now. Let's go to dollar, but still remains the same. We do look like we have had a change in the state of delivery. So what's interesting to me is that we've had very strong up weeks. We've broken this high right here, which is what's telling me there's a change of state right here. I usually make changes orange. And then we now need to start looking for relative equal highs, which is what we're very close to targeting right here. And I'm also looking at significant swing highs. So I'm also looking at this high right here as a draw on liquidity. So I do expect us to continue bullish. Whether we have an up close week or down close week, ideally we have an up close week. Why? Because we're bullish in terms of changing state of delivery. Took out this low here, took out this low here, took out this low. And I did speak about this last time I spoke, but we're seeing all these lows get taken. 1, 2, 3, and then we've had a change in state where prices aggressively traded to the upside. So now what I'm looking at is the last significant swing, and we've got a low here, a high here, a low, and a breaking market structure here. So I'm looking at this up close candle, as my breaker, and I'm happy for price to tap into here, but the lowest I want to see price trade within there is going to be the 50% level, because that would suggest that we remain bullish, because that's what we call a breaker. So we want to see that get respected essentially. So let's get the midpoint of that delineated. We'll do that now. Like so. Drop that to here. Make this dashed. Make that orange. And that gives us an area as to where if price is going to drop down into it, this is the lowest I want to see price trade, with targets above this buy side and running into this wick. Remember, wicks are gaps too. So essentially I'm treating this like a fair value gap as to where price wants to trade up into for our buy side target. So it'd be nice to see if price can get up into there. So let's drop down to the daily. And what you'll see is, again, quite bullish action. You can see that Monday traded lower, and then we're just opening now, and I expect continued downwards price action to, remember, tap into this breaker where I want to be looking for potential longs. We have a beautiful volume imbalance right here, so I expect this to be traded too. And I want to see price turn around within that range. So if we can get down into there and leave it, that would be a very nice setup for us for potentially moving into the next few weeks. So that's what I'm looking at moving into Tuesday and Wednesday. Remember, buy side up here. Let's drop down to the 4 hour. You'll see our price is just, breaking lower, and, it's going to, ideally, if we have an up close week, we want to see downside delivery early in the week. So Monday, Tuesday, I'm expecting price to continue pushing down, which is why I'm looking at this volume imbalance as to where price may want to be drawing to. And then on the back of that, I want to see price then continue and trade higher. I am also looking at this consolidation. It's very typical for price to expand away from a consolidation and then return to it. So that couples with that, because essentially we've left it, now we expect us to tap back into it and then trade higher. So same thesis, low, high, lower, low, expansion to the upside. I want to see price tap back into it and then roll over to trade higher. And looking at this high specifically, and you can see we've already kind of tapped into it, but I do believe there's a little bit more work potentially down there to be done. So yeah, moving into tomorrow, I want to see price drop a bit lower, as in below here. Looking at this gap, we have a little gap that's formed on the hourly. If that can stay open, that would support my expectation that price is going to dip down into here. But first it needs to ignore this. So first, price needs to ignore this green box, trade to the downside, and then and only then does it want to target the buy side, running out buy stops above here quite cleanly, and then again into our premium target of that wick, but I'm calling it a fair value gap for now. And we can scroll over and look for PD arrays, and you can already see there's a nice big gap, as in this downside delivery from here down to here is a gap, and you can see how that's within the PD array from the higher time frame. And it's things like this which help us, because we can now target this more specifically as where we want to see price trade. Now whether it's going to do it this week or next week, I don't know, but this is where I'm anticipating price to want to draw to. And that just gives us a reference. So I'm going to get rid of the blue box just to clean the charts up a bit. We have the red lines to delineate our buy side target. It's just that for now, I'm looking for sell side. So anything below that Sunday opening price, which we are right now, I'll be looking for and continuing to look for potential shorts. Anything below, I'll be looking for potential longs. So we can start thinking about setups as such. But like I said, I'm happy for us to tap down into here. But overall, I want us to roll on into the upside. So I hope that all makes sense. Let's go on to GBP USD. And similarly, if we go to the weekly, you can see we've had another similar break in market structure, and I'm looking at it the same way. High, low, higher, high, displacement. Why is displacement? We've aggressively closed below this significant swing low. We can mark this out the same way. I'm looking at this as a breaker. This candle right here, the down close candle, right before that move. I'm looking at the range. eyeballing that 50% level. I don't want to see price go any higher than that. Any higher than that, it just gets complicated. I don't want to trade it. But if we can stay respective of it, then there's no reason I can't anticipate continued sell side price action. So let's go down to the daily, and you can see again, we traded higher. I want to see us tap a little bit higher into it. I want to see some more premium pushing, maybe wicking into it, but then I'll be looking for shorts to then start running for sell stops. And sell stops are going to be hanging below relative equal lows, such as down here, sell side liquidity. And then we have some relative equal lows here and here as well for sell stops. But again, whether it reaches it this week, I don't know. But it'll be nice to see us start to push down and continue with that. We will go to the 4 hour and 1 hour. Again, not really much, but again, this clear displacement and willingness to want to go lower. So any kind of rallying is what we're looking for to look for setups. Again, moving into Tuesday, it'd be nice to see us rally one more time and then, struggle, roll over and tap down into that sell side. That's going to be everything on GBP USD, and we're going to finish up on Euro USD. Very interesting price action here, aggressively trading lower. And I can imagine similarly, we also have some kind of shift in market structure. Same thing right here. I'm looking at this orange level. Actually, first let's get this sell side marked out since we've already marked it there. Then we want to look at other lows, such as this low. And let's go down, let's get that breaker marked out, which is going to be this last down close candle. So we have that. We have that, and we have this. So I want to see price rally. Remember, I'm looking for some kind of rally above or towards that. I'm looking for bullish price action, more bullish price action. It doesn't have to get all the way to it. If anything, that's going to be more bearish for us and better for us to trade. If it fails to get there, it just means that it's weaker and we can probably trade it longer and probably get in on bigger moves. So that's something to consider. But if we can rally up there, that'd be nice. Look for potential shorts above that Tuesday open, and then looking to run that sell stop, those sell stops later in the week. So yeah, should be back, guys. Don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, smash subscribe, join the mail English, join the Discord. All the links are in the description. I will be back tomorrow with another video. And peace. I'll catch you guys in the next one.